is the hour. Ours is the magic. Ours is the power.
These are not your grandmother's bedknobs and broomsticks. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 scariest movie witches. For this list, we're taking a look at those positively terrifying women who just so happen to be endowed with the power of the dark arts.
So, you won't take warning, eh? All the worse for you, then.
Whether they're bestowing ancient curses on the heads of the innocent, or just getting revenge on those who crossed them in the past, these witches mean business. Deadly business.
Away with him. But gently, my pets. Gently. I have plans for our royal guest.
Number 10. Haggis, Pumpkinhead.
She can't help him. All she can do is take you straight to hell.
What's a grief-stricken father to do to seek revenge on the teens that accidentally killed his son? Head directly to the local witch to ask for her help in committing murder by summoning an ancient monster with the intention of directing its deadly wrath on the teenagers, of course.
Who are you?
Ed Harley, I thought.
Afraid raising the dead ain't within my power.
Skulking in the shadows and constantly silhouetted by creepy firelight, the witch is every bit as frightening as the demon they commissioned for the killing spree.
Sure his father's taking care of him.
With her thinning hair and crepe paper skin, she's far past the benefits of a good deep condition and facial treatment.
God damn you, God damn you.
He already has, son.
But hey, looks aren't everything, right?
You can go now, Ed Harley.
Number 9. Ellie Kedward, also known as the Blair Witch. The Blair Witch Project.
Is that the Blair Witch? No. I think it's Heather taking a piss.
Sometimes it's what you don't see that's scariest.
I love you, Mom. Dad. I'm so sorry.
That's the case with this found footage pioneer, which follows 3 film students as they traverse Maryland to document the legendary Blair Witch.
Supposedly just wandered off, disappeared into the woods.
What knows supposedly about it? They wandered off.
What they learn is that several mysterious historical events in the area all trace their roots to a witch who was hanged in the 18th century, and apparently had some unfinished business in the town.
Hello? Hello?
A tale of hauntings, kidnappings, and ceremonial murders begins falling into place, just as strange occurrences start befalling the young students.
You're not. Where is he?
Where are you?
Whether she's a real witch or simply the product of years of combined legends, we'll never know for sure.
You guys say you know something about the Blair Witch?
Oh, I've heard the myth. I don't really believe much in it.
The myth?
That's all I think.
What'd you say, sir?
I said you damn fool kid will never learn.
Yeah, shut up.
Damn fool kids will never learn.
But we're scared either way. Number 8. Muriel, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters.
But we learned a couple of things while trapped in that house. 1, never walk into a house made of candy. And 2, if you're gonna kill a witch, set her ass on fire.
This anachronistic, fable-based caper follows the story of Hansel and Gretel, who've grown up into professional witch hunters after their childhood trauma in the gingerbread house. They've been hired to thwart a plan by a local coven of witches that involves kidnapping children and blood sacrifices and moons and the like.
He's ready.
Their efforts bring them face to face with the Grand Witch Muriel. Muriel might be easy on the eyes, but that sure changes quick when she morphs into witch mode.
There are no children here. Here. There's
It's only 10!
Number 7. The Wicked Witch of the West, The Wizard of Oz.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
L. Frank Baum first penned this classic story of Dorothy and her dog Toto, who've been transported to a magical realm after being caught up in a twister.
We must be over the rainbow.
They're trying to return home and have been tasked with retrieving a broomstick by the mysterious Wizard of Oz.
Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But if we do that, we'll have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick, and I'll grant your request.
Of course, that means they have to go toe-to-toe against a green-faced shrew who has a bone to pick with Dorothy after she killed her sister and made off with her magical slippers.
Take special care of those ruby slippers. I want those most of all. Now fly! Fly!
Characterized by her pointy witch's hat and even pointier facial features, this evil enchantress set the standard for all evil witches to come.
How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
Number 6. The Open Hearth Witch, The Wicked.
What, are you nervous?
No, there's just other things in the dark I'd rather do.
As they're wont to do, a group of meddling teenagers decides that there's no better way to test their mettle than to mess with the supernatural, with deadly results.
You rolling?
Yeah, hurry up, it's gonna die.
Hi, I'm Max Reese at Open Hearth. If you find this,
hurry up.
Burn that house down. The Wicked is real.
The film follows the story of a group of teens who makes the ill-advised decision to throw rocks at an abandoned house to see if the legendary Open Hearth Witch will show up and attempt to murder them all.
Crap.
Which, of course, she does. Hearing a legend that a witch needs to eat kids for their youth and vitality should have been the first hint that there wouldn't be twinkling wands and yellow brick roads in their future. Number 5. Maleficent, Sleeping Beauty.
Why, it's Maleficent. What does she want here?
This Disney classic centers on the tale of Aurora, a young beauty who's fallen into an eternal slumber to be awoken by her true love's kiss. Maleficent, spiteful over not receiving an invitation to Princess Aurora's christening, decides that the appropriate reaction is to curse the child to die on her 16th birthday.
Before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and die.
Oh no!
Sure, not getting an invite to a party can sting, but murder doesn't seem like an appropriate response, especially when it's aimed at a baby.
I really felt quite distressed at not receiving an invitation.
You weren't wanted.
Not what?
Combine this level of pettiness with the fact that this evil witch can transform into a gruesome dragon, and you've got a terrifying force to be reckoned with.
Now shall you deal with me, O Prince, and all the powers of hell!
Just make sure to invite her to the next royal event.
So the king and his queen watched with heavy hearts as their most precious possession, their only child, disappeared into the night.
Number 4. Evangeline Ernst, the Grand High Witch, The Witches.
You are in for a treat.
Here, Angelica Houston plays Miss Ernst, a lipstick and eyeshadow-abusing witch who dislikes kids. Moreover, she's not just any witch, she's the Grand High Witch, and she doesn't just dislike kids, she wants them to die. All of them.
Everywhere I look, I see the repulsive sight of hundreds, thousands of revolting little children.
She and her cohorts have convened at a hotel to have a conference and figure out the details of their master plan to essentially end the future generation of humankind.
Child,
is no longer a child. Child? It's a mouse!
The moment when the witches snatch off their own wigs and reveal their true selves is legendary, if for nothing else but its collective grossness. Number 3. Bathsheba, The Conjuring. Set in the 1970s, this film gets scary as it follows the story of a family that recently moved into a house that appears to be fraught with paranormal activity.
Hey, wanna play hide and clap?
As it turns out, they're up against an ancient evil witch named Bathsheba, who is none too happy about folks moving onto her property. The family is beset with violent, otherworldly harassment and seeks the aid of paranormal investigators.
My name is Ed Warren. It's November 1st, 1971. I'm sitting here with Carolyn Perrin, who, with her family, has been experiencing supernatural occurrences.
Bathsheba is a formidable, mortifying foe who will not be deterred by some pesky exorcism.
Understand this? We are now fighting for her soul!
In the name of Jesus Christ, the saints and all the angels, I command you to reveal yourself!
Number 2. Sylvia Ganush, Drag Me to Hell.
I beg you, and you shame me.
After Sylvia Ganush is denied an extension on her mortgage,
I hope to have more money soon. I just need a little more time.
I don't think my manager is going to extend you any more credit.
she curses her loan officer, Christine Brown, to a living nightmare, condemning her to hell for overachieving at her job.
You shamed me.
In spite of her creepy eyeball and dead teeth, Ms. Ganush initially appears unassuming. That is, until she's faced with the prospect of homelessness. That's when her eyeball gets serious, and she pulls out the big guns. Demons. Sylvia may not be the best at managing her finances, but she's a beast when it comes to sending people to burn in hell for all eternity. Before we unveil our number one pick, here are some honorable mentions.
It's I who repudiate you, and in the name of Satan I place a curse upon you. Go ahead, tie me down to the stake, but you will never escape my hunger nor that of Satan!
Dear stepdaughter, you look as if you'd seen a ghost.
Just have one question.
Perseus, son of Zeus, so fresh. What Perseus throws a little nipple. Flesh of a god. Flesh of a god.
Witch.
Easy.
Number 1. Mother Suspiriorum, Helena Marcos, Suspiria.
Hai sentito nominare Elena Marcos?
Sì, di lei si raccontava che fosse una regina nera, una strega dotata di prodigiosi mezzi malvagi, una vera padrona della magia.
The life of a ballerina isn't all Swan Lake and pointe shoes. As this 70s horror flick illustrates, sometimes it's maggots for dinner and blood sacrifices before Pilates. The first in a trilogy of witch-based films, Suspiria tells the story of an American ballerina who's traveled to Germany to attend a prestigious ballet school.
Madame Blanc?
Sì?
Susie Benner, la nuova allieva.
Ah, sì.
What she's met with instead is a series of mysterious deaths. That culminate in her coming face to face with the head witch behind it all, Helena.
Vuoi uccidermi? Vorresti uccidere Elena Marcos?
An ancient evil force with an ancient evil face to match. Helena needs to be eliminated or all of humanity stands to be wiped off the planet. Do you agree with our list?
I like your toys.
Who's your favorite scary movie witch? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.